Hello, my name is Alice. I'm 38 years old, and I've been married for 10 years. My husband works at a company, and being a white-collar worker, he wants to stay close to his boss and climb higher within the company. One day, he called and said that he and his boss would be coming over for dinner that evening. I prepared for the evening. When evening came, my husband and his boss arrived. His boss was a charismatic, single man in his 50s. A few hours passed. We had dinner, and I tidied things up. My husband came to me and said he needed to tell me something. "Look, darling," he said, "although our financial situation is average, you know my biggest goal is to get a better position in the company." "I know," I replied. "I've always supported you." He said, "Now I need more support." "Of course, I'm ready to do whatever it takes," I said. "This is hard to say, but I have no other choice. My boss was very impressed with you. Every time he went into the kitchen, he looked you over from top to bottom. In short, he wants you to spend one night with him, then everything will become easy for me." I was very shocked. This was the last thing I expected from my husband. I lay down in bed and began thinking, my husband didn't push me. Morning came, and he was waiting for a sign from me. I went to him and told him I accepted. I would do this for my family, for him. My husband was happy and hugged me. "Get ready for tonight, darling," he said, kissed me on the cheek, and left. Everything was happening so fast, and I didn't know how I'd feel. I began preparing for the evening. For the first time, I was preparing my bedroom for a strange man. When evening came, my husband and his boss arrived. Both were in good spirits. They entered, smiling. "Welcome," I said. "Please come in." We sat and began eating dinner. I felt very strange. In a few hours, what was about to happen would be at my husband's responsibility. After dinner, I went to the kitchen, and my husband came up behind me, saying I should change into something more comfortable. So I went to my room, changed into something lighter, and returned to the living room. My husband's boss was looking at me excitedly, and I felt shy, not knowing what to do. Then my husband looked at his boss and nodded. His boss stood up, took my hand, and we went to the bedroom. We began being together. That night, I acted womanly for my husband's boss. I gave him the pleasures my husband hadn't provided. Because my husband had instructed me the previous day, "Do whatever my boss wants, darling." We were together almost all night, without sleeping until morning. Morning came, he dressed, I took a shower, and went to my husband. "How did it go, my love?" he asked. "It was fine," I said. "I hope I was able to please your boss." "I'm sure you did, my beautiful wife," he said, kissing my forehead. They both got ready and left. What I was most curious about now was what would happen next. Not long after, my husband sent a message. "My boss was very pleased with you. I'm arranging another meeting as soon as possible, darling. By the way, I got the promotion." Actually, that night wasn't bad at all. Since my husband and I have been together for many years, having a new man felt good for me. What was about to happen was now clear. I had two men. I would be the woman for both my husband and his boss. What would you do in this situation? The confessor will read all your comments. If you want to see more real-life stories, subscribe to the channel and like the video.